So you talked a bit about finding inner peace, spending 10 minutes of our busy day. I was actually telling Sri in the morning, just before this lecture, saying, I can't believe 9 months of 2018 have gone by. When I reflect back and think, what has happened? I don't know, life seems to be a blur. I'm sure many of us here relate to that feeling. What would you advise us to do? What should we do for that 10 minutes a day to seek inner peace?
Not only 10 minutes a day, but 10 minutes a day is a good beginning. I think while we are caught in this tumultuous world, where we need to please people, we need to, how our life is. It's very kind of not transparent, because there are these niceties of societies and living with others and communication. Very often we see somebody and think, good God, this guy is coming again. But when he comes, you say, oh, hello, how are you? Good morning. See, we live a double life. And double life is a kind of schizophrenia. What is the meaning of schizophrenia? Schizo means divided, split, and phrenia is personality. So we all are like split personalities. We are something here and something there. And so finally what happens, it catches up with us. We don't know which personality in this is the right one. Yeah, that is the basic problem. So I think while we are in this world doing various things, and laughing where required, and so on, that's not laughter. It's what you're trained to do. So we are split personalities. We are something here, something there. We have a big drama going on. Now what I'm trying to say is, at least 10 minutes in a day, when you sit down quiet, be yourself. So this is what I actually am. Not that I'm the Brahman and so on, that comes later. Like I don't have to pretend that I'm the Brahman. I'm sit here, I say this is what I am. Let me sit quiet. Nobody is here now. I'm on my own. Look at myself as I am. That's one thing. The second is, because of this, we are always in some kind of a tension, expressed or not expressed. May not be exhibited, but it's there. So what do we do? There are ways and means in our ancient sciences by which the mind can be made quiet. And one of the easiest things to do is to sit down and watch your breath. As you see, the breath is the most important part of our life, but we give no attention to it. You can live without food for some time. You can live without water for some time. Without breath, you cannot live. Half a minute, 1 minute. So important. What do they say in Gujarati? Off ho gaya, when the breath is off. Well, it's so important. So, can we, for a change, give a little attention to the breath, which is the most important, the key to our whole existence and system. So therefore the process, very simple process. It's also taught in Vipassana and so on in a different way. What you do is sit down quietly and say, now I'm myself. I don't have to pretend to anybody. And this is what I am. Okay. I close my eyes and I breathe in. When I breathe in, I give complete attention to my inhalation. And then I breathe out. When I breathe out, I go with the breath. I give complete attention to the breath. And in our yogic process, we also chant in our minds when we inhale the sound of hum. And when we breathe out, the sound of saw. So it becomes hum, saw. Hum, saw literally also means I am that, not just so limited. But it's also the sound that is important. It need not be loud. Just breathe in. So go with your breath. If you do this for about 5 to 10 minutes continuously, you'll see that your mind, which cannot remain in a blank because it doesn't like, but it's not engaged in anything external. So it gets engaged in something internal. And in that engagement, it quietens down. And you also gather a lot of energy from this. This is one way that one can work on. And look, it's non-denominational. Anybody can do it. There is no Muslim hamsa and a Hindu hamsa and a Christian hamsa.